The pandemic has outsmarted world governments and medical experts for nearly 2 years. It's premature for anyone to expect they have all the answers and all the cures and all the solutions. Whether it's vaccinate everybody or whether it's anything else, all the models that have been followed have proven to be less than perfect. So it's not appropriate to stop discovering, stop being innovative, stop allowing new solutions, new ideas, censoring what doesn't fit. Calling it misinformation is just not a good idea. I think the right thing to do is let all the scientists with all the evidence debate, discuss, have nobody being muzzled, nobody being blocked and thrown out. Let science speak with many voices until we get more and more solutions. This doesn't mean we have to be only pro-vaccine or only anti-vaccine. We can have multiple solutions. So Dr. Tess Lauri, my guest today, is a well-known expert internationally, a consultant with World Health Organization, but she disagrees with them. And she's outspoken, and she'll tell us why she disagrees with them and in what ways major figures like Bill Gates and his foundation are actually doing a disservice. So here we go. Namaste. Today I have Dr. Tess Lauri in England. She's a medical doctor, a researcher, a highly accomplished person. And I'm going to talk about the whole COVID crisis, a contrarian view. This is a view which is totally the opposite of what WHO is selling, what the big pharma is selling, all these big vaccine manufacturers are selling. And she's not some cynic or somebody, just a conspiracy theorist. She's highly qualified, highly published. And I want to welcome you, Dr. Tess Lauri, to this show.
Thank you, Mr. Malhotra. It's a great honor to be here.
So I want to give the viewers a little bit of your background as you see, you present yourself, particularly relevant to this whole issue of COVID, what is being done by the world community, the leaders in pharma and governments and WHO versus what your views are. And on what evidence you base your views. So give us a little snapshot, and then I'll unpack it by probing deeper.
Well, I'm a researcher. I have a company called the Evidence Based Medicine Consultancy Limited, and we do work for nonprofit organizations. So the World Health Organization is a client of ours, and we routinely prepare evidence for them to support their clinical recommendations. And with regard to COVID itself, I haven't been employed by the World Health Organization to do work. I have been doing other work for them during this time. However, I became interested in COVID-related issues when I saw that ivermectin was a safe old medicine that might be useful in the treatment of COVID. I took it upon myself to study the evidence and prepare it the way I would usually do for the World Health Organization. And to my disappointment, the World Health Organization hasn't been interested in this evidence that I've prepared, and instead they have prepared other evidence, which although seems to present the same finding in that, yes, ivermectin does reduce the risk of death from COVID, they have drawn different conclusions and said that there's insufficient evidence and more evidence is needed.